In today's video, we are going to look at creating a new project in Xilica Designer. There are a few ways to do this, depending on whether you are online with the hardware or not. In this video, we will look at the offline method. If you do not have the hardware, click New Design Project when you start the software. This will provide you with a blank canvas, and you can drag and drop the devices for your project from the component library on the left onto the canvas. When you first add an FR1 or QR1 DSP, you will be presented with a device configuration window where you can choose to continue with a blank design or select from one of a number of templates, which you can then use as the basis of your project and edit as necessary. I will select the small conference hybrid space with UC template. As the Solaro DSPs are modular, you will also need to tell the software the type of card that is in each slot, so I will specify the configuration of my QR1. I will then add my other devices onto the canvas. To change the properties of the device, on the right hand side you will see the menu. So from here I can choose the number of Dante channels available on my QR1, up to 4 channels. I can then make my audio routes Xilica Designer contains a library of third-party device drivers written in Lua scripting, and it is also possible to write your own devices should you need to. For example, I can bring in a Sennheiser Team Connect microphone, and I can route the audio from this into my DSP on Dante. When I double click on my QR1, it opens the DSP configuration where you can see the template that I selected. You can then modify this as much as required. From here I just need to route my cards to my audio input and output blocks. As in the previous window, whenever I click on a particular block, I can edit the properties. For example, on the audio output block, I can specify the number of channels available. Once I finish creating my project, I then need to map my devices. If I right click on the QR1 and go to Map Physical Device, I can see the MAC address of my unit and select it. This then shows us mapped to my device with the MAC address listed at the bottom. I'll repeat this for my other devices. Note that the Sony C5 series speakers are passive, so nothing needs to be loaded to those. For third-party devices, such as my Team Connect microphone, I can enter the IP address of the device. Once all my devices are mapped and my routing is made, I can then load the design to the device. I'll first save the project. I can then choose what devices to load. Note that making Dante routing in Xilica Designer will overwrite any existing Dante routes that you have. Or if you prefer to use Dante Control to set up your Dante configuration, ensure to untick the Skip Dante Configuration box. Once ready, click OK to load, and the project is then loaded to the device and you are online with the hardware where you can see live values and make live changes. In the next video, we will look at creating a project from network view with the hardware online. Thanks for watching.